Delta.
And Blue.
And we're bringing you the first duel of the Battle City Finals. The 8 duelists broken down in the blimp. We're going to see Bakura versus Yugi. So hopefully you guys have been keeping up with our Battle City event as we've just been tearing through. It's a little abridged now, unfortunately, but we want to bring you the duels in the finals. You know, Shizu versus Kaiba, Leon versus Joey, all the way down to, obviously, the conclusion of the finals. So, we also will make a note that Yugi's deck now has been slightly changed, right? He started using the Knights in the finals, a few changes, so we wanted to incorporate that as we've been trying to keep the decks fairly realistic with an added sense of what cards went in and out throughout the tournament.
Yugi's final deck profile after all the duels, we will touch on what those changes were, although again, a lot of you guys probably know what monsters started or stopped showing up around the time of the finals.
Well, roll see who goes first. Will it be Yugi or will it be Bakura? 4 and 4. For those who may not be familiar if you're just joining the channel, Bakura is one of, if not my favorite characters, and it looks like he will be starting us off. Draw for turn. I summon the Headless Knight. And I'll end my turn at that. Right, so something that has my attack mode, not always the best call. But there's something super strong in Yugi's deck, and hey, I like to get the cool monster summoned out there first.
I'll summon Gazelle
and
attack Headless Knight.
I will take the 50 life points of damage.
Then I'll set 3 cards.
Wow.
And my turn.
I'll draw. I'll activate the Shallow Grave. Now you might notice it's errata. Both players don't have a monster to activate it. And there's some in phase of defense position. I will then tribute Headless Knight for Dark Ruler Hades. Dark Ruler Hades, attack.
Regulation of Tribe.
Interesting. Alright, in that case, I'll just play the Dark Door and end my turn. That way, in case you somehow can get around Dark Ruler Hades, I want to be hit with 2 monsters attacking directly. So Dark Door definitely slows the duel down.
I will not pay for Regulation of Tribe.
Interesting.
But I will use Exile the Wicked.
It's pretty rough. So interestingly, in the duel, Yugi used that on his own Karibo. Not Bakura's monsters, even though it's so fitting it would be used on Bakura's monsters.
Yeah. Like, the one time we see that card is against the one person where that would do the most damage, and it was not used. Yeah. Gazelle, attack directly for
1500.
Yeah.
My boy Bakura's losing life points fast.
And I'll end.
Draw.
Is it going to do 1 attack per turn?
I'll send monster to end my turn. Yeah, it definitely slows the game down. Now, as long as I draw a monster, you can't get through it. Draw into that Dark Sanctuary Destiny board.
Gazelle?
Goblin Zombie.
Which has been errated to a vanilla.
Perfect. I activate Dark Sanctuary. So the last card Yugi wants to see.
Oh no.
Now all I need is Destiny board. The Dark Door, the Dark Sanctuary, my plan is complete. You know what? I'm gonna Monster Reborn. Out Headless Knight. And then end my turn at that. I don't want you to be too bold, though with 4,000 life points, you attacking is also pretty dangerous to you. But I have to account for things like Dust Tornado and Yugi's deck. You know, a lot to think about here, guys.
I'll end.
I'll draw.
I'll play Life or Sword.
Oh man. Take your pick, there's only 2. And that'll be 4 of my standby phases that I lose that. Well, I think I'll just end my turn. Hope to draw to my next combo pieces here.
I will set a card and end my turn.
I will draw and end my turn. And Dark Door and Dark Sanctuary really slows down the pace of the duel. This is at 3 turns, by the way, guys.
I'll tribute Gazelle.
Oh boy.
Summon Archfiend of Gilfer. Attack Headless Knight.
Alright, let's see. Flip a coin. Will it be heads or tails? Heads. Which means attack is negated and half of your monster attack is inflicted use damage. Which is 1100. First damage on Yugi. Perfect. Draw. This goes down to 2 turns. And I'll leave it at that. That's it for me. Just drawing and passing, drawing and passing. I get to a Dark Necrophere. Well, I need another Fiend first.
Alright, I'll just use Dispel on your Dark Sanctuary.
Yeah, that's probably the prime choice you want. That's pretty rough for me. It also makes Strong Destiny board worse for me.
I was hoping to clear a Headless Knight and then use it on Dark Door, but that's not the case. I'm not going to do that again, so Archfiend of Gilfer will attack Headless Knight.
Alright, let's see what my deck can give me now. Draw. This is down to 1 turn. I'm going to set 1 card, and then I've got to activate Multiple Destruction. If both players have 3 or more cards in their hand, each player places their entire hand on the bottom of the deck in any order. Also, I lose life points equal to the total number of cards returned to the deck times 300, which with 4,000 life points is nuts. And then each player draws 5 cards. So I can only activate 1 multiple destruction per turn. Just for those who might question why I had to do this, I'm in pretty dire straits. So you 4, I have 3. 7 times 300 means I take 2,100 whopping.
Okay. Then I draw 5 new cards.
Yes, we each draw 5 new cards.
Mmm.
Oh man, this is not looking that good for me. Well, I will set, and end. So, despite taking a lot of life points, I've kind of improved my situation, but we'll see what happens. What I'm actually able to do. Because that takes my life points very low.
I'll summon Queen's Knight.
Nice.
And then Archfiend of Gilfer attack your set monster.
Good, which will be destroyed.
And I'll end my turn.
Let me see what my deck gives me. Not that useful. I'll set again and then my turn. Well, as long as I keep drawing 1 monster each turn or have more in my hand, I'll be good to go. Oh, this would come back to me, by the way. It won't matter for my turn, guys, but it does come back. It does come back.
Attack face down.
It's another Gurnia. Yo, can I see some zombies and some Dark Necropheres? And my second Dark Sanctuary, maybe? I'll end my turn at that. Dark Doors really saved me, like really.
Set. And Archfiend will attack.
Jalkin the Spiritualist. Alright, deck. Show me some love once it's my turn. I'll end my turn.
Queen's Knight attack the face down.
Interesting choice. Portrait Secret. I'm curious now. Are we playing head games over here? Jeez.
I end.
I'll draw. Well, thank you for leaving me Portrait Secret, because I'll tribute for Dark Ruler Hades. And then end my turn. Maybe that time it wasn't the best decision. But it puts up a monster that right now you can't get over.
You right now is not going to last very long. I will tribute all 3 monsters.
Jeez.
Can't equip, that's okay.
Yugi's doing it.
For Slifer the Sky Dragon.
Yeah.
And then, Card of Sanctity.
Jeez.
Bring Slifer to 6,000 attack. Hey, look, it happened to draw a Pot of Greed.
Wow. This is just spiraling out of control. I was put on the defensive. And I thought throwing Dark Ruler Des out there would be better than leaving just a Fortune Secret I know.
I am at a total of 7 cards in hand. So Slifer with 7,000 attack will attack Dark Ruler Hades.
Yep, and that'll be more than enough to wipe out the rest of Bakura's life points.
Unless you want to stay on the edge of the limp like an a-hole.
Yeah, let me
threaten to win.
That's right. Shoot, I forgot. I could totally just threaten to kill somebody whose body I'm inhabiting.
That was the second time that happened to Yugi. You can find out that.
Oh yeah.
It's like if they're gonna lose to Yugi now, we have a reputation of people who just kind of.
Would be willing to kill themselves.
I ended up I had plenty of options still. Soul Taker, Monster Reborn.
Oh man.
The kind of stuff I wanted.
See, I have Dark Spirit of the Silence, so I knew if you just tributed for Buster Blader or Dark Magician or something, I'd be able to force your other monster to attack, and that would have kept it safe. But I know
I made sure to clean up
takes
my
all
field.
3 monsters off the field. Yeah, I was like just trying to draw into defensive monsters there. I wasn't afraid of that situation.
Alright guys, so definitely a lot of cards on the table. Unfortunately, stuff like Destiny Board didn't come out. But we did, okay, there it is. But we did see that Slifer play, just like from the anime. So while not the most exciting or debatably Yugi vs. Bakura that we have on the channel, there was one from 2 years ago. Check it out. So, but this was still really cool. This will conclude the first duel of the preliminary finals. So now the next one up will be Joey versus Odeon. But before that duel will come the deck profile for Bakura.
So thanks for watching, guys. YJOanime Games out.